was Hillary Clinton proclaiming herself as a Democratic nominee, despite the fact she's lost 21 states, and this guy named Bernie Sanders, at least publicly saying he ain't gone nowhere. Of course, Sanders has riled the Democratic establishment to the point where they're really apparently making trying to make feverish deals behind closed doors. Let's discuss it now with Jessica Tarlov, Christopher Bedford, and Gina Loudon. Jessica, I'll go to you first. I'm hearing or reading reports that Bernie Sanders is saying one thing for public consumption, about the outrage with the Democratic establishment, but he's cutting some big-time deals for himself, and that they'll all come out of this in a kumbaya moment any day now.
Well, let's hope so. The CBS New York Times poll yesterday showed that 72% of Sanders supporters would back Clinton. And at this point in 2008, only 60% of Clinton's backers were saying that they were going to go for Obama.
I found that number to be shocking.
I did too. Honestly, it seemed so out of step with the conversations that we've been having and the reports and what happened in Nevada and, the exit polls out of West Virginia. Granted, it is West Virginia that said, 38% of Sanders backers were going to break for Trump. So I did find it surprising, but stranger bedfellows have unified before.
Yeah, but Christopher, they're going to have to give this guy a lot. Really, I mean, listen, she's falling apart in the polls. She's got to fight these two fights at once, and she's not winning either one of them. Listen, I don't know what he's asking for, what he's demanding, but he's probably going to get it.
Yeah, she's only won one state this entire month, and that was because she essentially said that Bill Clinton will be in charge of the biggest issue, the economy, and not her. And Bernie Sanders, if he's been paying attention for the last couple of decades, knows that the Clintons don't have kumbaya moments with people who betray them. So he's on the out. He's got a battle he's going to fight. Also, he considers himself the leader of a revolution. He's like a Ron Paul times 10 for the Democrats. I don't think he's going to be satisfied with simply a couple changes or tweaks to the platform. He's going to want to be a major player. And
to the point where he'll destroy the party?
I don't think he'll destroy the party, but he'll remake the party. People like Bernie Sanders, Ron Paul, Donald Trump, those are reactions that parties are seeing because both the GOP and the Democrats have really been focusing on their donors and not paying attention to their voters. Right. And both parties are there's not a lot of loyalty to either party.
Gina, there's a lot of people out there, too, who think that Donald Trump is positioned very well to pick off a whole bunch of these Bernie Sanders supporters. Once Bernie Sanders throws in a towel, there's going to be a mass exodus, I don't know to what degree, from his supporters to supporting Trump. What do you think?
Right, Charles. To Jessica's point precisely, if you have 30% who are saying they are going to vote for Donald Trump, 30% of Bernie's supporters at this point saying they're going to vote for Donald Trump as opposed to Hillary Clinton, that doesn't mean that the rest of the voters that are supporting Bernie Sanders are going to automatically fall to Hillary. I think some of them will stay home. Some of them may go Green Party. Some of them may go independent. Who knows? But it doesn't mean that she's going to inherit those automatically. Now, here's the other thing. They have a whole new publicity problem once all this goes down because the GOP, the grassroots won against the establishment. And the Democrats have the exact opposite problem, that their establishment candidate is all they have going in. She isn't somebody who excites the base at all. She's known to be establishment. She represents business as usual, and a lot of people are bored with it. And I personally think that even some of the people that might be traditional Hillary voters are going to be so bored and tired of the same old schemes, Charles, that they might switch over or just stay home.
Oh, Gina, I was with you, and you've gone too far now. As a traditional Hillary supporter, I can tell you there is no Trump in me at all. That will not be happening. And to your point about the excitement, the Bernie supporters, I mean, obviously we've seen the numbers. You can look at the polls and see how many are saying that. But people have said things like this before. I think that when it comes down to a contest of values and ideology, and we know what the Democratic Party stands for and the Republican Party stands for, headed by Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, that those voters, the bulk of them, will come out for Hillary. And to your enthusiasm point, I take it. I've been to a Bernie rally. It is super fun. But she's still 3 million votes ahead, and I don't know why more votes doesn't count as enthusiasm.
Well,
it's more meaningful, in fact.
Ladies, we
do know, Jessica, what they stand for. They took God out of the platform. They want to put a job-destroying minimum wage in the platform. And they want to take Palestine's side over Israel. I don't know that that's going to resonate with everybody you guys think it's going to.
Really, I need to see the transcripts of where Hillary Clinton said that she wants to take Palestine's side over Israel.
No. I said that's what Bernie's trying to negotiate into the platform.
He's not the nominee. As we started the segment with, she will be the nominee.
But I think the point, though, Jessica, I think the point is, though, that for the Democrats to win in November, they need his potential voters. and that means maybe bringing that kind of baggage along.
I understand that. Bernie Sanders is about the economy. He is not about, his main issue is not Israel and Palestine. His main issue is not God.
Let's leave it there. Hey,